Welcome to another On the Road edition with Stevie Kim. Today she is in Ilasi, Veneto, at a wine tasting hosted by the so-called three Musketeers, Andrea Lonardi, Pietro Russo, and Gabriele Gorelli. After a long journey in wine, these three wanted to share their Master of Wine collection with a handful of people and talk about how many wines do you have to taste to successfully pass the Master of Wine exam. Gabriele passed his Master of Wine exam in February, and the other two are hot on his heels to do the same. Read all about this very momentous day of wine tasting and geekdom on www.italianwinepodcast.com. This episode is proudly sponsored by Vivino, the world's largest online wine marketplace. The Vivino app makes it easy to choose wine. Enjoy expert team support, door-to-door delivery, and honest wine reviews to help you choose the perfect wine for every occasion. Vivino. Download the app on Apple or Android and discover an easier way to choose wine.
So today is a chance to present what is fine-tuning. Fine-tuning is a group of three guys that we met for the first time in a winery that we can say that is Masi, and that was on 2014, where we met for the first time.
Voice.
I think that is a long journey that only started in 2014. It will be a journey that it will be much longer than today. The reason because we are doing that here is related to three things. First, history. I just came out from Champagne, and I saw that everybody they are starting by talking about the history. And the history is that this place is the place where a gentleman many years ago wrote the European law. And I think that if you want to visit the library and the biblioteca that there is here is absolutely something fantastic that all our three, we got a chance to read some pages of these books when we were here. The second thing is people. I think that it's a group of people that they're not sharing in the same passion, but they are sharing also the same ethical behavior and some goals that we want to achieve in our life. And I think
I'm in the wrong place, for sure.
For sure, yeah. But it depends. And the third thing is that for sure we love wine and we love great food. So today we brought also Emanuele, we are sure that Chef Emanuele, that it will be the next chef, the next star Michelin in Marsala. He will be the first one. And in any case, we spend many evenings in this place. Gabriele, if you want to say something about that.
This place has been, I would say, a pivotal phase. Now, I don't want to say the cornerstone of the preparation for our path, but this has been a reference place, a benchmark place to come to and to meet with other people and to store the wine, to do all these, sharing of thoughts and strategies and tactics and everything. So we have been here several times for several years, and we realized only this year, we said, okay, we were together, it was me and Andrea, it was August, it was like Ferragosto the day after, which I came in to help him to prepare. We were like, it's fantastic, this should be shared, this should be done every single year, because this is something that really defines where the wine world is going and how people react to all the movements, how people embark into different interpretation of using the oak, stylistic new features, the vintages themselves. I mean, we can taste year after year. So that was something we needed to share. We didn't want to waste all this patrimony that we created over the months, I say, and that's why it's the three of us. It's the fine-tuning group, because we want to really make sure that we get it right, regardless what it is. We want to get it right. And
but what is it that you guys did? I don't understand.
What?
No, what is the fine tuning? What do you mean by fine tuning?
Fine tuning?
Yeah. What is it that you did? Like the wines that we see, what do they represent?
But they represent what you can find today in the wine world in terms of wine, the most representative wine in terms of style, in terms of quality. There is a range, there is a very wide range of wines from €2 Mouton Cadet to probably Grand Cru Classé.
So how many wines?
160?
Today
160.
Today we are sharing 160 wines. There is not an event in Italy that are presenting in one day, in one shot, this number of wines.
So what,
that it will
is
be,
it you said Ilasi Wine Festival?
Yeah,
Is
that
it
it will be something,
because Merano is over.
and then it will be something that it will be happen every year. That it will be something that it will happen every year. There is not an event in Italy where you can taste Bordeaux, Rioja, Brunello, Pinot Noir
On the same table.
in the same table with wine people, or we can invite also some other people in the future if you want. No? So this is the purpose. This is the purpose to say, if you want to be contemporary, if you want really to be updated in the wine business, you need to know what happened in the wine business.
But the underlying objective was to prepare for your exam, right?
No. That is because Gabriele was saying something. We were here in August. That was the day before Ferragosto. And we say, and Gabriele say, oh, this guy changed the style of the wine. And I say, hey, Gabriele, this is something that we have to do every year because it's a window on the wine business where you can really have a look of what happened all around the world. Yeah. And if you want,
do you guys have tasting notes?
Yeah, we're tasting note about everything that is on
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
How do I access that?
We're not going to share that. Share the wine.
Things can happen sometimes by step. These three guys met a few years ago. It was not a very in the beginning. We were
it was not love at first sight.
Yeah,
let's just
that
say
first.
Yeah.
No, and after that, we developed a respect for each other because we have different way of working, a different way of, I think, different values. But there is a main object that is inside our group that is the respect and the ethical approach to things, and that is the way that is part of our development in the future. I don't care if we are the best in Italy or if we are not. This is not our ambience. This is.
But do you have like similar tasting notes? I'm just curious.
Let Pietro.
Okay, Pietro, go.
I think what is interesting at the end is that everyone has its own method, its
Right.
own approach to the testing. So at the end, it's the nice picture. The big picture is a combination of maybe peculiar approach of Andrea and the precision for it, and this methodology to the testing, while probably Gabriele is more.
It's GG. It's Grand Cru.
Is
Always tasting the best.
the most perfumed probably and flowery tasting notes if
Is
you want.
Gabriele.
Gabriele, sure.
Bullshit.
Well, I'm probably more.
Essentially. BS.
I try to make the synthesis
Right,
between the most.
He's the doctor. We call,
You're the professor.
No, I'm the boss.
The boss.
The boss.
He's the boss.
You're the doctor.
And he's the GG, the Grand Cru.
Oh, okay.
So I try to make the synthesis between this. It's not easy. I think.
So these
I
guys,
think
they are buying things are very expensive. Say, guys, we have a budget.
Mouton Cadet.
And he say, we need to have a budget if you want to buy that.
So who buys the wine?
All of us.
You buy the Mouton, and he buys the Sauzet.
Yeah.
I get it.
I drink this.
He has the more holistic approach and more probably the scientific, more detailed in the winemaking and.
He has the
technical side.
most scientific. Gabriele has the most scientific in winemaking.
No, he's not the most scientific. And I think that is the reason because he got the Master of Wine first, because he's really the most passionate about tasting certain type of wines, and he has completed disjuncted. This is correct. Disjuncted.
Yes.
Between tasting and production, we have an influence from production, and sometimes
Because you come from wine.
Yeah. Sometimes he tastes and say, "Come on, guy, come
This-
on, Gabriele,
this sucks,
this
yeah.
is made in that way."
Holistic.
So this is the holistic way of. That was a chance to, I think, to show in the proper way. but there is not the first, the second, the third. I don't think this is a fine-tuning project that I will think that it will graft in the future the Italian wine business.
No, I think
But
it's terribly interesting.
At the end, I can tell you what we have done. You can really apply to the everyday work, your everyday job. This really changed.
Give me a concrete example.
Okay, I'll give you a concrete
Yes,
example.
because you're
Very
like blah, blah,
concrete
blah, blah,
example.
blah.
Okay,
Yeah.
this was buying. We were in London without money, anything. He was buying Grand Cru, the best stuff, and he said, "Gabriele, we cannot do that." It was the Sicilian approach. Oh, guys, tomorrow I'm leaving for a wedding in Sicily. I'm leaving for a wedding in Sicily. His exam is approaching, and after that you have the Veneto guy that tells us with the schedule, with everything was in process.
Who was the Veneto guy?
He's the boss.
Oh, you're the boss.
The timetable, the gun is my hand, always.
That's Veneto?
Veneto.
That's not very Veneto. I'm sorry, no. I
So
don't know.
do you remember how we rented an apartment in London?
No.
They were looking for flower. I said, we need a table. He said, you need to pick the apartment by the table.
And he was looking for a flower?
Yeah, flower. He was, okay, this guy is cool. He tastes wines. He cannot have to taste wine.
I was in London by the time we started to decide.
But this was when? How many years ago?
2017.
4 years ago.
Yeah, we rented an apartment in Holland Park and the last level, and we ship it to Holland Park 2 full pallet of wine.
Shit. You guys are, all I can say is that you guys are incredibly dedicated, and I think Italian wine is very lucky to have you guys.
Yeah.
And with that, let's drink.
Listen to the Italian Wine Podcast wherever you get your podcasts. We're on SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Himalaya FM, and more. Don't forget to subscribe and rate the show. If you enjoy listening, please consider donating through ItalianWinePodcast.com. Any amount helps cover equipment, production, and publication costs. Until next time, cin cin.
Hi everybody! Italian Wine Podcast celebrates its 4th anniversary this year, and we all love the great content they put out every day. Cin Cin with Italian wine people has become a big part of our day, and the team in Verona needs to feel our love. Producing the show is not easy, folks. Herding all those hosts, getting the interviews, dropping the clubhouse recordings, not to mention editing all the material. Let's give them a tangible fan hug with a contribution to all their costs. Head to ItalianWinePodcast.com and click donate to show your love.